They don't like us saying that. Especially, you better show yourself. You better make yourself available because sometimes when you open your mouth and talk, people can feel that energy. They can become attracted instantly because of the sound of your voice or just simply because of the confidence. But you're going to shoot yourself on the legs because Anton says, hey, just keep your eyes on the bag. Bullshit all day long. It sounds too absolute and it's just not accurate by any stretch or any means.
I'm completely absolved from this conversation because I don't shoot DMs, right? I've never shot a DM to a chick in my life, right? Partially because I'm married, of course, obviously, but I've never shot a DM, right? But on the flip side of that, if you winning and you leveling up, to be honest with you, you ain't got to shoot no DM, bro. Real talk. They'll shoot it to you. They'll literally find you and shoot it to you all day long. All you got to do is continue to do you, continue to ignore them. Don't pay them no attention. The more that you ignore them, the more that they're going to be on your dick. That's just the way it's going to play out every single time. The less you care, the more they're going to be on your dick, bro.
What about Arilla? Any thoughts?
Man, you know, this is a foreign concept for me. I flip-flop with this about 3-4 different times.
All right. Did you see the cap on the screen? Can you see the cap? No, that's terrible advice, Anton. That's terrible advice all day long. That's terrible advice. Just if you keep your eyes on the bag and ignore them, and then they come to you. And then after you've done that and it doesn't happen, you're not angry at all the 304s, right? Damn. That's cap. That's cap. Now, I need to break it down why it's cap, okay? I need to break it down. The intentions behind your moves, yes, I tend to say intentions are overrated, but nonetheless, intentions are important, right? Yeah. I mean, if you're this intentional about this topic, we might as well be intentional, right? So we're not ignorant, right? But I'm going to have to play the video again so I can dissect what he said one after the other, because it's like 20 different thousand advices in one that were just all wrong, okay? They were all wrong. And they were all wrong, not particularly because of what... Actually, it's particularly because of what he's saying, not necessarily the mindset. I get the mindset that he's trying to put there, but it's off. Because those words are very, very strong words that will actually affect a person's attitude about how they move, right? I get the mindset is trying to plant there, you know, anything that's readily available will be taken for granted, so remove yourself so you're not taken for granted. That's different from removing yourself and then missing out completely. Like you're not even shooting any shots at all, right? That's not good for men in this society that we still live in. That's not good. Men need to learn how to initiate a conversation by themselves, all by themselves. Learn how to initiate a conversation with anyone, especially and including girls. They need to learn how to shoot their shots. It's part of what makes up a man. It's part of what brings the confidence as a man. This is part of the tools you're going to use when you get into a relationship to be able to lead, right? You're able to say, oh, she's not ready, but I'll make the decision. Baby, we're ready to go. Let's go. You're able to do that in an assertive way. But if you're waiting for her to make the move, what else? You're waiting for her to propose, get on her knees and propose to you? What are we waiting for here? Because you're keeping your eyes on the bag? This is confusing, right? Before I play back, let me see what you're saying here, Just Jay. Right, Ola? That's why this man running around acting like divas. Yeah, like you're not a freaking woman, man. Like, stop the cap all day long. Does that mean you should be jumping at everything that's walking around in skirts to talk? That's not what I'm saying. But if you like something, I need you to have confidence to be able to step up and talk to her. Like, come on, man. I need you to build that, because if you don't, it's lack of confidence, precisely because of the way we're socialized, because of the way this society still is. I'm not talking about 50 years from now. you being able to step up and talk to a girl is confidence, and that's sexy as hell. And if you're not able to do that, that's even worse, because you could tell that you like her, but you're just not able to talk. Like, I'm seeing a lot more people saying there are all these fine men, but when they open their mouth to talk, they don't know how to talk. Like, all these men who have all these muscles, they're working out and all this shit, but they're not able to talk to women. After they say 2 or 3 things, it's all lame and stupid. It's probably some shit like, what do you bring to the table? Something stupid like that. Right? So, I'll push back at this. We're all the price. All of us are the price. All of us are the price. But I get what you mean. I see what you mean. Some men they overreact to this. If a woman tells you she's the price, so what? And these are sizable books. They are minimum 200 pages. You can download them absolutely for free by simply going to, for example, this one, you just go to getmymarriageback.com, smartrealestatewholesaling.com, realestatemoneysecrets.com. So yes, I am a 3 times author. And those books are out there for your consumption, and they are also available everywhere on Amazon, anywhere that you pick up books. So in case you prefer a physical book like that. Is she the prize or not? She's not the prize. You don't have to tell her, by the way, okay? Your actions will tell her she's the prize. But that has nothing to do with nothing. You should be able to have enough confidence to be able to step up to a woman that you like and say, hey, I like the way you're rocking that. What's your name? You need to be able to say that. If you're not able to say that, you're wussy. And we need to tell you exactly that. If a woman is not able to say that, it's okay, because she got people sliding in her DMs. You will be the first to tell me those talking points when we get down to it. Let's get back.
Right. I'm completely absolved from this conversation because I don't shoot DMs, right?
That's cap. That's cap, Anton. You don't shoot DMs, whatever. I believe you, whatever. But if you've never shot DMs in all 18 years of you being married, I disagree. Unless you're really that lame. I don't think so. I just don't believe that. Okay. But that's besides the point. But who am I?
I've never shot a DM to a chick in my life, right? Partially because I'm married, of course, obviously.
It doesn't matter. So you're married, what? That means you're holy? You never shot the DM, not even to say hello? Just because you're actually attracted to that person, just because you're married, it doesn't matter, right? I'm not saying it's okay to do that. I'm not saying people should do that. I'm saying people do what they do. Stop the cap. The fact that you needed to tell me that tells me that it's cap. But anyway.
But I've never shot a DM, right? But on the flip side of that,
before he says the flip side, on the flip side, maybe he's trying to say, okay, I know I'm not supposed to advise you, but maybe that's what he's trying to say. Maybe. I'll give him that little leeway if he wants to escape through there.
If you winning and you leveling up, to be honest with you, you ain't got to shoot no DM, bro.
That's bullshit. What if you find something that you like? You should DM. There's too many people winning financially. Everything else, multiple 6 figures, but they're still lame. There's a bunch of people following Kevin Samuels like that. Well-educated people, sophisticated people, but when it comes to women, they become wussy unless we're bashing women.
Real talk. They'll shoot it to you. They'll literally find you and shoot it to you all day long. All you got to do is continue to do you, continue to ignore them. Don't.
This do you thing is this do you thing. Even Anton himself will push against it, right? That's exactly what Will Smith and Jada were doing. They were doing them, but it worked against them. Just because you did you doesn't mean it's going to create a good result all the time. Just because you're doing you does not mean it will create a good result all the time or create good results all the time. You could be doing you and be delusional at the same time. I'm just going to do me until good things come to me. That's how life works? No, especially as men, we have to go after what we want. We have to be a little bit more aggressive than quote unquote humility. We have to be humble, yes, but sometimes you have to just take the bulls by the horn, especially as men. What kind of advice is this? Just do you. But then they end up in the manosphere and they start bashing women. Like, nah, I hear you, Ola. People don't stop being attracted to others. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I shoot, like sometimes I'll just send a message because I find that somebody is they could be useful in business, right? I need that same skill set. I need to be able to send a message and say, hey, I like what you're up to. I like your platform. I like what you do, right? So you're not exactly exonerated from that experience. We're all living in it. So the only difference you can say is that some people are scared because this is a girl they're actually sexually attracted to and they're afraid. That still speaks to the point I'm talking about. That still says you lack confidence, and we must talk about that. We still have to talk about that.
Pay them no attention. The more that you ignore them, the more that they're gonna be on your dick. That's just the way it's gonna play out every single time. The less you care, the more they're gonna be on your dick, bro.
Yeah, that's cap. That's absolute cap all day long. You're just gonna be invisible. They won't see your ass. Who knows? Especially if you're short, fat, and ugly. They don't like us saying that. Especially, you better show yourself. You better make yourself available, because sometimes when you open your mouth and talk, people can feel that energy. They can become attracted instantly because of the sound of your voice, or just simply because of the confidence. But you're gonna shoot yourself on the legs because Anton says, hey, just keep your eyes on the bag. Bullshit all day long. It sounds too absolute, and it's just not accurate by any stretch or any means. And